Happy April Avenue families. We are so excited to join you again for an online parenting class. This month, we're so excited to talk to you from the book of James and also share with you a special resource that we're creating called Faith at Home. These are opportunities for you at home to have some moments of discipleship with your family, with your kids, and do some fun things together. This month is all about movie wisdom. We're challenging you as families of Avenue Christian Church to have a movie night, then to also have some opportunities to talk. Our key verse for this month is found in James chapter 3, verse 13.
Who is wise and understanding among you? Let them show it by their good life, by deeds done in humility that comes from wisdom.
So what we're going to talk about this month is all about wisdom. Teaching our families, teaching our kids all about wisdom. We're going to talk about this idea of discernment, decision-making, and dedication. We want to make sure that your families have this opportunity as you watch a movie together and then sit down and talk about the ways that you can live out wisdom. That's what the book of James is talking to us about, is who is wise. The person who is wise is the person who is living out their life in wisdom. For our middle schoolers and our high schoolers, as we talked this year, we talked about this idea of discernment, being able to filter, being able to sort through the different parts of our lives to make wise choices. It's so important for our kids and our teenagers to have wisdom, ways to sort through all the choices they have, to filter through these things. That's what the Bible calls discernment. It's this idea of knowing God's word and making choices based on the things that we know and we believe. We have these opportunities to sit down with our students, with our children, read God's words together, and then to teach them how to filter through life to make the wisest choices possible. It's not about knowledge, it's about applying that knowledge to life and wisdom. And that means that we're doing something different when we make our decision making.
When our kids were little, we started teaching them decision making in a very simple way. And as I looked back and we were talking about this, one of the things that we would do is I would have the kids, I would lay out 2 outfits for them, and I would say, choose which outfit you want to wear today. With making that decision, they are choosing either this one or that one, but they need to be confident in that decision. They can't go back and change their decision after they've already made it. We want them to learn to make decisions confidently so that as they get older, they feel confident in making decisions. They don't feel like, oh no, I don't know how to make decisions. I don't know how to go through this process of making decisions. It starts when they're very young. And so providing those opportunities for your kids when they're very little is a great way to start teaching them to make choices. You give them 2 outfits to choose from, and you say, okay, both of these are good choices, but this one might be better for today. It's a little bit colder outside today. This one is for whenever it's a little bit warmer outside. So helping them through that decision-making process.
It's so very simple. It's also about direction. Once we direct our students and our children, they then take and choose the direction they're going to make. Just like putting on an outfit. Once they leave the house, they can't choose that outfit. And the same thing is very true for our children as they get older. Once they make the choice of who they're going to be, it's going to be so much harder to change it once they literally leave our house, heading off to college and heading off into their adult life. And that's why it's so very important to have these discipleship conversations with your student, with your child at home. Sitting down and having a movie night, sitting down and listening to a song together. Spending some time maybe making a recipe. Each one of these opportunities are an opportunity to also turn to our child and have these moments where we open God's word together, ask them questions, take some active learning moments and listen, and then talk to them through God's word so they can make wise choices and discern. They can make a life that they choose the right direction, but they also have these opportunities to make sure that they can make sure that they are making the wise decisions. They're going to take them through the rest of their life. We are so happy to join you for these online parenting classes every single month. April is such a special month with Easter. We have some great things coming up in our ministry, so make sure you look through our email, through our calendars. Make sure you start signing up for a heyday for your kids. Make sure you start looking at our middle school camp and our high school missions trip. We have great things coming up all of June, all of July. So make sure you look through all of the huge amounts of details that are in this email. But as always, in our email, we include our email address, our phone number, and also my office hours. You're welcome to stop by, talk to us, grab us. We want to talk to you. We want to pray with you. We want to walk you through the decision-making processes of you as parents as you help your kids make those wise choices as well.